this is Brindlewolf. You're listening to Rise Awakenings, part of the Rise Radio Network where advice meets action, with programs to spark your growth, lift your spirits, and help you rise into your potential. Rise Awakenings, hear the call, through the static, we break the wall. Your station, your voice where dreams awaken and climb. Rise Awakening, now is the time. Rise Awakenings, let's rise together.
Three voices rise in the still of the night, miles apart but hearts ignite. Cards on the table, stories unfold, revealing wisdom eternally bold.
A thread unseen, it pulls us near.
The whispers loud, the message clear. The core is calling. The core is calling. Feel the glow.
Three paths merging, truths to show.
From the many to the one, we find a life for the collective mind.
Collective mind. Collective mind. Shuffling stars in a cosmic deck. Fate's reflection in the mirrors we check. Three hands drawing from a shared stream. Each card a puzzle piece in the dream.
Through distance wide, the bonds remain. One rhythm strong, one sacred chain. The core is calling. The core is calling. Feel the glow.
Three paths merging, truths to show.
From the many to the one we find a life for the collective mind. Collective mind. Collective mind. The core is calling.
Good morning.
I was like, pop goes the weasel.
So I've been down because I dropped something and like, of course, right into the internet. It's like, hey,
Hello.
Hello, hello. Welcome to the core, the collective oracle reading evolution, where we can't make this shit up.
Yeah.
you wouldn't believe us if we did.
Nope. We do not gather.
Uh,
So, what is the core?
what is the core? The core is the three of us: Michael J. Cox, Reverend Diane R. DiBiase, and myself, Micah Brindlewolf Grant. Anyway, what we're about is a collective reading that's not done anywhere else, as far as I know. At least not this style. Each one of us have pulled cards from our own decks, and we're each going to start off with one card. We don't know what the other one has. We haven't talked about it. It's a rule. Not allowed to share, not allowed to show. So, each one of us will present our cards, and then we will come back as a collective and tell you more. And if you're watching this live, take what resonates with you, leave the rest at the door. If it doesn't resonate, it's not yours, it doesn't belong to you. And if you're watching the replay, it is finding its way into your view at the exact moment you need to hear it. So, with that said, let's say we invoke spirit.
All right, everybody, let's take a deep breath into our heart centered space and release any tension in our body. As we call in spirit, spirit teams, ancestors, guides, may we open this space in our hearts in the greatest degree of love, inviting in all divine love, and may clarity, truth, and compassion flow through these cards as we invite guidance that serves our highest good, knowing we are protected in divine light as we listen, receive, and align with the path meant for each of us. And so it is. Let's see. C'est moi. Tis I. Okay, so still cutting her off. It's all good. I got the Ace of Pentacles. I'm using my Light Seers Tarot. And I got the Ace of Pentacles. And as you see in this book, it is a seed that is starting to sprout, being held ever so gingerly in the palm of their hands. So the light seer side of this is the beginning of a new venture or task, new ideas, planting seeds for the future, great potential for success, manifesting power, ambitions, and prosperity. The shadow side includes things like the need to create strong foundations to support your dream. Also includes risk of financial loss, missed opportunities, the need to prioritize, being overly greedy, and missing the bigger picture. Food for thought for everyone. And the energy of this book is bringing in freshly rooted beginnings. This ace is a powerhouse of possibility and reveals the materialism of earthly ambitions and all the wonderful things. When you seed your future by planting your very first intentions, things feel so exciting, raw, and possible, don't they? Hold on to those feelings of optimism and success, for the new start that you are welcoming to your life right now has incredible potential to thrive. Your ace initiates a timeline where your future wealth, health, and material abundance are ushered in. By figuring out your soil conditions, your watering schedule, and your needs of this unique seed, you will be able to see it through to fruition. Because your determination and dedication and bring your determination and dedication and see your abundance spring to life in the form of successful outcomes, material and financial wins, and soul satisfying well-being. With this wonderful message for good things come, it's time to visualize, attract, prioritize, and act. And the affirmation that comes with this is I plant my goals with intention, direct focus, and faith. Ooh, what a great card to start with for this area. Let's go. Who's next?
It's funny that you mentioned water. Because my first card is the Five of Water, which is the Five of Cups. And it's interesting. While its theme is loss, well, sometimes when you start something new, you have to lose what you've been holding on to. The veils of ignorance are being lifted. An illusion you have created and clung to now slowly dissolves, as it must. Be brave. This is the beginning of an internal liberation. If you really don't want to, you don't have to suffer. This is nothing more than a helpful wake-up call. Welcome it. Because when you are planting those seeds, when you are looking at something new and stepping into something new, which a lot of people are, even as this show is going on, there are a lot of people that are stepping into something new, but they're having to put something behind them in order for them to be able to step into that new. And it can feel like a loss. It can feel uncomfortable. Kind of the theme for the week, right? I mean, I'm just saying. So we got one more.
So I know we joke about the whole we can't make this shit up thing. But here's how we can't make this shit up today is. I redrew this card 3 times because I drew it last week and I was like, no, I can't get it. 3 times I reshuffled this same deck, and 3 times I pulled this same card. And apparently somebody needs to hear it today because another Ace of Pentacles, which is basically literally the exact same card that Rev D, drew, because me and Rev D apparently are just on that level. But the one thing that she didn't mention at the end of hers that mine does mention, and it reads just like this in the book, and I kind of want to just emphasize that point because everything she said beautifully, represents everything I could say about this card, except for how mine ends, and excuse my cats being crackheads in the background. But a doorway out of the garden is open and waiting for you to walk through it into your wildest dreams. And it ends with a challenge. Are you ready?
I'm guessing that's my cue.
Well, I mean, like I can sit here awkwardly staring at the camera, but I don't think anybody wants to look at this for a long period of time. But
And as we recognize we can't make this shit up.
Oh, she froze. Oh dear.
as we realize we can't make it up.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay, you're back now. Oh wait, no, you froze again.
Oh.
Apparently they want you to stare, kind of like
It's a pretty
the
card.
character. It's a beautiful card, and she's just kind of staring off into the distance. So
Right.
apparently Spirit wants you to stare with her.
There it is.
Well, as is the
Girl, you might have to move back from your computer because you might be your energy might be a little up today.
I'm a little something today, that's for sure.
Special.
So this is a compliment to your 5 of Cups, the 4 of Cups, and a compliment to what you just said, Michael. So again, and we're reiterating the Ace of Pentacles, missing opportunities for abundance. And are we bored and frustrated with what we are going through? So my Ace of Pentacles came out with that card and the 9 of Pentacles upside down. So this is a time to reevaluate your relationships with work. And are you feeling alone while you're accumulating your material success? Are you a workaholic maybe? Is money never enough? Like how much is enough? So in the 4 of Cups, we're also not acknowledging and being grateful for what we don't have. So all of these cards are kind of like tied into the shadow of planting something new and following through with that something new. So I'm seeing that this is how we're starting today.
Apparently, because look, my second card, the 2 of Wands, which literally says plotting and planning. This is What do you want? Now is the time to plot and plan.
And just to tag off of hers, the more that you think you need, the more that you will need. And that will never be satisfied as long as you are not standing in the gratitude of what you do have. Queen of Swords, Mother of Air. Be grateful for what you do have. And if you remember in the other deck, it's pictured as a sword in water. So what are you putting out? What intentions are you putting out? And every time you say I want or I don't want, that is an intention, regardless of what you believe in, because you were talking to your subconscious first.
As you're talking, the moon popped out in reverse, and it's talking about fears that block you, difficulty separating reality with illusion, linear thinking, inability to process a spiritual or mystical experience, mental confusion, misinterpretation, anxiety, and fear. It sounds like we're all going through a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So we need clarity. How do we get clarity?
Not
That
this
part.
way. Vision Quest reversed. Hanged Man
I can tell you one
reversed.
thing. If you got to remember, because apparently my guys are just talking to y'all's guys in the background. Because Page of Swords, literally, which is just saying This is what was it? It was the looking at you like the ready to solve riddles and be. So you have the potential. You can do it. You can do it. Like it was funny. Rev D changed this to make it happen, and I said it's because just because I don't have the funds that somebody can put behind it, I can do the work to do what they can without needing the money. And I realized that. And so that's why nothing holds me back. Like, I don't have everything that I need, I don't have everything that everybody else does, but I have the tenacity to just push through and be able to do it without everything that they have, so that when they come to me and their product is subpar, I'm like, so what's your excuse? Because I did this for free.
Abundance does not equate prosperity.
Nope.
Never has, never will. And when you think that you don't have enough abundance, you sure as fuck ain't getting more prosperity.
Maybe you're not jumping in.
Oh, God.
Maybe this is
It's that
this is
day.
saying you're being asked to take a chance. This is reminding us that we're being asked to take a chance and give whatever we're questioning a try. The stars are never going to align just right in compliment to what he just said. So sometimes we have to take a leap anyway.
Page of Wands, sideways. I have a few of these today, by the way.
What,
Better.
sideways?
Uh-huh.
Pages. Oh, sideways is this?
Sideways is
Sideways is
meaning that you're playing a balancing act. What she just said? Really? Really? You have the opportunity. Oh, I'm too scared. Okay. Well, that match is going to burn and you're going to lose that opportunity. Oh, well, if I do this, then I won't be able to.
Mm-hmm.
If you put it out that you want something, mean it.
Yeah.
Yep. And I wanna address something that I just saw in the comments, because I was the same way. Cindy said, Rev D, I like to dip my toes in first. So when I was working on my first song, funny enough, the guy that I was working with was introduced to me by my dad, hilariously enough. And when I went to work with him the first time on one of my songs, I had another song in mind, but when I was on my way, my dad did something that only he can do. And he said something to me about music. And music for me has been the one thing that I had that nobody could take from me. So when my parents talk about it, it makes me super defensive. And he set me off, and I completely did not even go with the song I wrote originally that I was going to work with him on, and we wrote that one. And I remember telling him the song I kind of wanted it to match, and he listened to the song, played 3 chords on his guitar, and after I heard those 3 chords, we had the song done in 45 minutes. That was it. And when we got done, he told me, because he's a music producer, has helped other people make their music, and he said, music, if you're going to go into music, he said, it's not something you can dip your toe in. He said, and I've worked with other people and told like help them make their song. I'm like, yeah, it's a song. He said, music is not something you dip your toes in. And I don't tell many people this because they, don't. He said, for you, the best advice I would ever give you is do not dip your toes in. He said, jump all the way in. He said, because I can guarantee you will go much farther. And really, you could take that advice to anything. If you dip your toes in, you're going to find a reason to talk yourself out of it. If you really want to do something, it's just like getting in the pool for the first time to see if it's cold. You got to jump in.
So I'm going to add to what he just said and say that don't decide what jumping in looks like and projecting this false idea of what that's supposed to look like, because I think that's where the trip up is. You can jump in by taking a small step, but understand that you're still jumping in. Stop
Right.
judging what it looks like, because I think we confuse dipping our toes in for a decision that we made that we want to start taking action on, and we got to start with the baby steps and take the appropriate things
Right,
happen
right.
first before other stuff
Yeah.
can unfold.
And I more
you
mean
mean
like
this?
psychologically. Yeah.
Exactly.
The Eight of Wands reversed, like like this, quick movement, taking action.
Yeah.
When you need to.
Yeah.
And Spirit and I are very similar in the metaphor I'm about to share with you, because if I am by a pool and I know the person, I mean if I don't do this, because that would just be even more cruel. But if I see somebody dipping their toe into a pool and I know them,
Oh, you're better than me because I drop kicked my kid in one time. He had on a vest, but I literally just put my foot in his back and just went poof, and he was fine after that.
but you know what holds people back from the quick movement is they're afraid of their own inner strength. Nine of Wands, Nine of Fire, reversed. You're afraid. And, one of the things about strength, please don't ask for it. Please do not ask God, Spirit, whatever you believe in, for more strength, because guess what? You're going to get lessons on how to be.
And guess what? You got the strength all along. You just sitting there trying to act like you don't. Stop it.
He just likes smacking people. I swear he does.
He lying.
For the reasons.
The lioness.
I mean,
I see what you did there.
the lioness means in the animal book means you are strongly protected. So understand that you are strong and you are strongly protected, because I feel like the two of them go hand in hand. We have these fears because we don't feel like we're safe. Lean into your friendships. Lean into the people who actually give a shit about you. Then you're going to start feeling a lot more safe. Okay, you can't open yourself to receiving if you don't have the strength to jump in, and you got to not judge what that jumping in looks like. It looks like taking the first step, because that's part of the planning. Steps got to happen. Things have to go in order for it to be successful, and you lay the foundation that we were talking about. You're not going to receive shit if you don't heal.
Nope. And I guess what I more meant with, I shouldn't have said jumping in. I should have said when you do that first step, with every step you take.
But that is jumping in.
Yeah, well, no, but I'm saying like you have to have that confidence. Like every step you take, you have to have that confidence. Like I'm taking this baby step, but it's gonna work.
Yeah.
Because you can manifest it into being. If you go into it with a hesitation, like, oh, I don't know, this might work.
Jump in and start.
Guess what? It's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Jump in and start. Period.
And speaking of going in order, okay, first we had the 8, then we had the 9. There's the 10. I can't make this up. Literally how they fell.
And that's in reverse. What does that one mean?
You cannot move forward as long as you are carrying the shit of others. And each one of these lights represents someone that you're carrying. Whether it's literally carrying them, literally paying for their way. Oh, somebody just needed to hear that. That was direct to someone, either live or in the replay. You cannot consistently carry another human being financially all the time, especially if you are wanting to move forward.
Yep.
So each one of these lights represents someone that you're carrying that you don't need to. It's preventing you from being able to get to where you want to go.
That's not talking about children.
No. Nope.
Reevaluate who's in your world.
Adults.
No
Yeah.
matter how old the child is, just because they are your child, at 25, they are no longer your child that you need to support.
Not a legal
Then again-
adult. Let's clarify.
That part. Then again, when I was a legal adult and still living my, it was because, that was a whole. Anyway.
Again, different dynamics, but
Yeah.
the gist of it is, yes.
Now I know that many people are quite satisfied. 3 of coins on its side. They're quite satisfied with being that person able to carry others. Okay, fine. If you are able to and it doesn't affect you directly and you are able to juggle everything, okay, cool. Then that doesn't apply to you. But if you're not satisfied with it, especially since it's on its side, make the change.
Well, she came out upside down. Are you not satisfied because you're getting delayed gratification? Are you unfulfilled? Unmanifested dreams? Are you not appreciating the simple things? Is there a bit of smugness in you sometimes? That's not just check yourself, because that's a pride thing. Sometimes we're too proud to actually to free our path for ourselves.
And it's funny you say the smugness thing, because as you were saying that, I was looking up the meaning of this card, but it just tells me, like, and are you unsatisfied because you have that one person who just, you sit there and try to argue it? Guess what? You can sit there and argue with them and tell them and try to, they're not going to listen. They're literally just doing it because they know you'll argue and they'll wear you out emotionally and physically to where you just give up and say, fine, you win. That's exactly what they have done. Guess what? You're never going to win that argument. It's not going to happen. So that's why when I say I look at a situation and I just walk away, it's because I know I'm going into an argument or a situation with a person who I am never going to get to see my way. So instead of wasting my time and energy on that person in an argument that I know is never going to go anywhere, I choose to put my energy somewhere else. And if they flat out ask me, I will flat tell them. Why would I argue with and beat my head against the wall?
People don't have to understand you.
Nope.
Stop worrying about other people's opinion of what you're doing and how you're doing it, and just do what feels right to you in that moment. You'll learn if it ain't right.
What are you longing
Figure it
for?
out.
What are you longing for? Daughter of Water, Page of Cups. What is that inner longing that you dream about? That you'll stop dead in your tracks. Sometimes you'll spill your cup because you're so immersed in that. Oh God, I really want this.
Well,
What do you long for? Because
whatever you're longing for, give yourself a fresh start. Give yourself the opportunity to do it. Learning. The IBIS is learning. It's all about taking the time and having the patience to allow your knowledge to accumulate. You need the keystone of growth, which is knowledge.
did you say key?
I did.
Here's a key. Uncertainty may be delaying your progress. Strengthen your will and trust your choices.
And then if you do, you'll get to celebrate.
Oh, is that the Four of Wands?
Celebrate
Is that the
good
Four of
times.
Wands?
Uh-huh.
Okay, here's 2 more.
It's fabulous.
Of course, as soon as I pulled it and I'm looking at the definition in my mind, I hear celebration time.
It's time.
Terrible dance moves. But
It's time came out. This was on the bottom of the deck before, and I didn't pull it. And now it just popped out. You're being asked to move forward towards the dream that you've been carrying in your heart. It's time to bring it out into the world. You are ready. It is time. That was a little aggressive. I'm sorry. That was
that's
exciting.
because it was probably past time, but
That was excitable.
Yeah. It means that this phase of your, in this deck, the Four of Wands, Four of Fire, is about completion, about you've been through it. It's done. It's over. Let it go, Elsa. Come on, Elsa. Let it go. And get the home, because it's also about the homestead and taking care of things at the homestead. But where's the homestead start? See, most people just thought of a house. Nope. That's not the homestead I'm talking to, and that's not the homestead that the cards are referring to.
and they know that. They just trying to act.
Well, Temperance popped out with all of this stuff that's happening, and this is about balance. The affirmation says, I walk the middle path and I nourish my spirit wholeness. So this is about blending your life together, amalgamating and marrying things together aligned with your core values. Find out where you're giving too much of yourself or over excessively consuming and all that jazz, and bring yourself back. Where are you stuck? Are you have clashing interests with people? Is it like disharmony in your life? So this is telling you to don't get over dramatic, don't get distracted, don't do like all or nothing kind of thinking. Instead, find where your actual flow is and see.
And on top of that, while you're doing it, see whose flow doesn't match yours, and where they're, stop ignoring the red flags that you see where somebody else is holding you back. And see that sword in the six, see them swords in the six, that's to cut them out.
So you just reminded me of that series in the 90s, Full House, where it was like, cut, I don't know what
cut it out. Yeah. Oh God, that was great.
Mike is just like, are we done?
No, we ain't done. No. See, now they may have started the show with the Ace of Coins, but I have the follow-up, which is the Page of Coins. Because you have the know-how, you have the aspirations, you have the capabilities, but when you plant them, you're not tending to them. You want it to grow, you have to tend to it. I could go off camera and show you my attempt to regrow romaine lettuce in soil. It didn't work. Why? I didn't look how to do it.
I can't show you anything I've grown. I got a black thumb. I killed a fake ficus. I'm just saying.
Apparently, I don't have a Y chromosome.
Here's another balance card. Justice, I feel like, is another balance card. Are we giving ourselves justice? Are we balancing our own life? This affirmation is, my good karma is delightfully loving, and I can be the most motivating of teachers. So are you motivating yourself to do what you need to do to balance yourself?
Or are you just losing control and not taking control of all aspects of your life? Because apparently my hand is a sword. It's just all swords this week. But yeah, literally, the King of Swords in reverse says mental instability, not grasping the truth of the situation, needing to take control over all areas of your life. We're pooping together.
I got the Ace of Swords upside down. And this one is saying that you're overanalyzing, getting stalled out or stuck. Your judgment is clouded. It's funny because we have the judgment card. And you're keeping truth inside. And you need to allow yourself to experience moments of clarity. Earlier, I mentioned leaning into friendships, and the Three of Cups came out upside down. Chaos happens when you're trying to navigate things without support. And I want you to lean into the support that you have, because maybe you need to recognize the value that you have in relationships and the value through their eyes, so that you could see your own value. Okay, you can see your own value based on how others value you, and you are valued. So go to those people who actually make you feel loved, safe, seen, and heard, and all that wonderful stuff. Okay, lean into those relationships so you can bring clarity back into your life.
Yep.
Oh, and just in case you missed it the first time, go ahead. King of Cups, cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which is basically just, plot your course the correct way, like she said, like she just said. You already know how to do that, so just keep doing it.
But be gentle.
Yeah.
And just in case you missed it at the beginning, here's another 9 of coins. And notice it's on its side. It's not reversed. It's not upright. It's teetering on that line between survival and thriving. Here's a tip. You know, the worst advice, or the worst vice is advice. Well, take it for what it's worth. If you feel like you're surviving, you are. If you feel like you're thriving, you are. So when you're in that in-between, you're thriving, because you're still recognizing that you're in survival mode, yet thriving in other ways. And the more that you take in the abundance and the gratitude of what you actually do have, the more abundance that you notice that you have, and you realize that you're beyond just thriving. Yeah, it's a word I made up.
It works.
But it got me from feeling like I'm literally just surviving. That does not feel good. It doesn't feel good at all. But so I was like, okay, well, what do I have? And I started to take a look around, and I'm like, thank you for the roof. Thank you for the clothes. Thank you for the food that I have. Thank you for the running water. Thank you for the electricity. Thank you for the internet. All of these things. That's not just surviving.
That's discernment and where your focus is supposed to go. You got to ask yourself all of those questions and use your discernment of where you want your energy to land. Hey, no kitty.
I mean, you're looking for a transformation?
Not going to leave me alone.
You're looking for a transformation? What stage? Notice it's a butterfly. What stage of the butterfly are you in?
Yes. And
are you in the chrysalis right now and feeling like just a bunch of mush with a heartbeat? That's okay. That's an okay place to be. I swear to God, if that card fell.
No, that was half the deck that fell. So
I was about to say, I think that was more than just one card.
It'll take us till next week for me to go through all of those. We're just gonna leave those.
I heard way, but like that thump was a little bit big to.
Jesus, they just.
But to add on what he was saying, while I'm, because this one wouldn't leave me alone. Like I literally heard like loud, and you see behind me, I have a keyboard. She was just standing on the keyboard, stared at me, just so But this is where you want to get back to, instead of just thriving, like he said. Which I cocked my head because I was like, my brain went, huh? But then I was like, okay, I kind of like that word. But my OCD brain was like, not. But anyway.
That's not in the dictionary.
What does the Page of Cups mean in that one?
The Page of Cups. Okay, so in this one, it literally says dreamy, youthful personality, psychic visions, imagination games, gaze deeply, artistic, gentle, open mind, the sweet child of cups. Of course, now you want to get down. The sweet child of cups reflects all the soft and intuitive parts of your own psyche. It is moments of being carried away by the wonder of your own imagination, listening to music, reading a beautiful book, or watching an incredible film. It is feeling young and free, and above all things, feeling what is possible.
I guess we got to take a step back to feel all those things and see the bigger picture so we can.
I fucking knew it.
Pivot!
Pivot! Stephanie's favorite.
I mean, between your cat and that card, there's a little bit of persistence going on, okay? Frustration may be tempting you to quit. Push through resistance.
Yeah.
Pivot.
Yes. You're never going to get to the 10 of Cups if you don't push through persistence and do all of the things. This is your happy ending. It's yours if you choose it, but you got to actually jump in and take those steps.
One more time for the people in the back.
Jump. Go ahead and jump.
Jump.
I can't with you
You
too.
gotta go with the flow. Now I'm just making words.
You say jump, and my head went, Daddy Jack, make you jump.
There's also jump around.
Yeah.
Jump down.
Jump up, you get down.
Jump.
Anyway.
Oh, the queen of stability right here. I love this card so much. She is so in tune with her existence and just sitting there on her throne, reveling in her success.
Yeah. And so we had the 8, 9, and 10 of wands reversed. Here's the 7. Do not identify too much with problems in your environment. Even if you feel shaken and insecure, you can rely on your inner being's unwavering presence. This is not a time to give up and resign. Use the obstacles in your path as an opportunity to grow in consciousness instead of telling yourself they must be insurmountable.
What are you telling yourself?
Or letting people, take it from you, or just, hoarding it to yourself, Like his card is literally just like on the side of the screen fighting this one. All it's going,
Are we arguing with ourselves or with other people? Where are we still in conflict? What are we doing here? What are we thinking? What are we helping ourselves with?
Me in conflict arguing?
Never. Never the 2 of swords. Ever.
No.
Never. No one ever holds themselves back and takes full accountability. They always take accountability. God, I'm gonna get struck by
The
that.
sarcasm is thick today.
God.
Thick is the humidity.
Paint in this room. I'm sorry. Anything else besides what you're saying?
Okay. Here comes the sun, little darling. This is your giant yes card. If you're thinking about it, jump in. Do it. There's your confirmation if you were looking for confirmation. Should I do it now? I also had the It's Time card. I don't know how many more times we can say it and different ways we could say it.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to quote both Rev D and Micah from what they've said, and I know I've heard them say this. If you have to ask it, you already know the answer.
I mean, it's fun to ask psychics those types of questions, just for confirmation's sake.
But most of us are just going to look at you like.
And a note on that, if you're asking psychics something, please understand they can only deduct and interpret a potentiality based on the current energy you are reflecting and emitting. You change, the outcome changes. Keep that in mind.
Kind of like
Don't
our
like what you hear?
receptivity.
Yes. Don't like what you hear, receive what you heard and change.
Yep.
What's receptivity say?
Well, it doesn't completely agree. It fits. Just the word, because when it comes to us answering questions like that, it's based on what we receive from the energies that you are emitting, like she said.
Mhm.
But are you receptive? Emotional openness allows blessings to flow. The universe gives to those who are ready to receive. Now, keep in mind, anybody who watches Abraham Hicks, love the message in that, because everything that you have ever asked for has already been set aside for you for when you are aligned to receive it.
She came out again upright. And upright is clarity, aha moments, truth revealed, awareness, heightened states of consciousness. Are you receiving it? This popped out with it. In what ways can we seek opportunities to collaborate with one another so that we are learning how to open ourselves up? What's that one?
Mastery, the learning process.
Oh, and I do on the learning subject. I have a question because I know a lot of people say this. Hey, so y'all both have been doing the shows for a while. Hey, Micah, have you stopped learning?
Oh, God, no.
Rev D, have you stopped learning? Do either
God,
one of
no.
you know everything?
No.
When do you
Neither
stop learning?
I'm
do
not.
I want to know everything.
I'm learning right now. I'm working on. I have homework to do today on my spiritual journey. I'm working with someone who's bringing me to my next level.
That part. Most people that you see doing these things, we're just telling you the things that we've already learned on the journey that we're still on. And do you know when that journey ends? When we stop. Because the day you stop learning is the day you stop doing everything. And I only know one perfect person, and I know I don't want to be perfect because that's too much of a high standard to keep up with. And I got energy, but I ain't got that kind of energy.
Yeah, the best teachers remain students.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And I couldn't. This popped out.
What's that?
This was the Phoenix Talks card from last night.
Oh my God, that's funny.
Because apparently this week is about stepping out of your comfort zone, feeling
Yeah.
that expansion, allowing yourself to expand. And it doesn't have to be magical big fireworks like we're going to see all over the place this weekend. It doesn't have to be like that. The smallest step to expand yourself, to get to where you want to go, can be the biggest step you ever take in your life.
It
But the
starts with the seed of potential, right? The small, tiny in illumination and inspiration.
And you can keep waiting for the results, or you can look at something else that you can do to help grease the wheel and keep on going while you wait. Why are you
Yeah.
going to sit there and wait? Because you sit there and wait, that's time you're sitting there not doing anything.
Yeah.
Until you know the results, keep going. Like, don't, when you sit there and wait, guess what you're doing? You know how long it took me to realize that? Because I would wait for the results. And then finally I got to a day where I was like, wait a minute, I'm ready to keep going. And this is kind of something I struggle with that I do need to fix, because I get so like ready to just go on that I've kind of moved a little past being much with it. But there's a happy medium where you don't wait and you keep moving forward, but not so far forward that when those results do come back and they're positive, you haven't gone so far that you can go, oops, and you know.
Yep. Final thoughts, Diane?
Clear the confusion. We're going back to the beginning. Clear the confusion. You're at a stalemate with yourself. Clear the confusion. Make the choice. Take the step. I know it's difficult, but you have an opportunity to work on your own confidence and be uncomfortable with the unknown and just take that step, jump in.
Final card, Michael.
The magician.
I love it.
And
I love
what
that.
the magician says is, and I was going to go through it, but the thing about it is like, and when she was talking about the people psychics or whatever, I consider myself an empathic conduit, but people who are like we are, who pick up on things. My mother is not spiritual, but I was able to explain it to her in a scientific, we have just gone through things and we've learned the patterns that we can just pick up on what we see around us because we are that, perceptive. And so when you are that perceptive, we're just telling you things that we see that you pretty much already know. We're just pointing them out to you because something is blocking you from being able to see it. Now, there is a little more to that because whatever, each of us believe, there's something in us that calls us to help people by telling our stories. But the thing about it is, and I think I've realized this for myself, everybody has the capacity to be the same way. You have the capacity to be the same way. You have this in yourself. What is blocking you from getting here? All three of us, at least me, I've been pretty much where all of you are. It took me a lot of work and a lot of stupid decisions to get here. But once you do, you look back at all the things in your past and you wouldn't trade a single one of them because you're so happy with yourself. It made you who you are today and without a single piece of it.
And the magician is asking you to put magic in motion.
Take action. I love that picture. That's really cool.
Right? You
Right?
can script the vision, light the candles, and call it in. But destiny doesn't bloom on wishful thinking alone. The universe responds to movement. Aligned action is the ritual. Each small step signals your readiness, weaving the invisible into form. You're not waiting for a miracle. You're becoming one, moment by moment.
I love that.
Wow. Sometimes, it feels like we're a broken record giving the same message each and every week, but there are aspects of each message that are going to hit differently for everybody. Because you
Yeah.
can see the same card 100 times in 100 days, and you will have a different feeling about it
Right.
each and every time you see it.
What are we learning today? What are we learning right now? How are we expanding ourselves? We just need to embrace the idea that it's time to, what's that P word again?
Pivot!
I know a different P word, and we're going to talk about that P word right now. And that P word is Phoenix.
Yeah.
Oh. I was like, what people?
All right. And coming up 2 weeks from today is Founders Day celebration, Raise the Phoenix. And it's going to begin with this show at 11 a.m. and end with Will Iommi's Honky Tonk Heaven. It's a multi-network event. Shows are going to be on both radio stations all day
Yes.
long. For
And
more information, go ahead.
You got 2 weeks to sign up for the raffles that we're going to call before the core in 2 weeks.
Right.
So you got 2 weeks to decide which tier you want to throw your hat in the ring for to win a session with any one of us.
10 or more gets you 10 minutes. You hit 50, 30. Go up to 75 or more, full session with any one of us. That's what we're raffling off. If you go over to embersoflight.net, let me grab that QR code to throw it up on the screen. There are too many over here. There we go. All right. If you go to that website, you can donate there. There are 3 different options for donation, or you can subscribe. And if you subscribe to the $75 a month level, you'll automatically, no raffle needed, automatically get a reading from one of us. And if you don't choose me, I may give you a reading anyway, just as a thank you. So
Why did
keep
that
that
sound
in
like a
mind.
really passive aggressive thank you? Like as a thank you.
Well, if that's how you chose to hear it, that's fine. I'm just saying that I'm just saying that if it's a sweeter pot if you subscribe.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
But that's what's going on. You can go over to the Facebook page, Embers of Light, and click on going so that it'll mark your calendar and you won't miss out because it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm already starting to collect originals for my special show of Brindle's Vision, which is going to be all originals. No covers, just original. Actually, there'll be covers of their own originals because anyway, that's another story. But
What cover of an original? Huh?
it's a cover of an original that we had to upload to Smule in order to be able to do it. So anyway,
Yep.
and Michael's going to have a special of defining your character as well, where he's going to have his usual show and
A drop show. Which means basically after I play the ones that have been submitted, anybody who's listening and has either line or the you're a member of the website and are in the chat, if you drop your Smule links, why did I say that so weird? Anyway, if you drop your Smule links into the chat during the show, I will play them as you put them in. And I'm probably going to do a full, I don't know when we'll start, but probably full 2 to 3 hour show that night.
and Amanda's going to have a special show of Mystic Mist as well at 12:30 right after our show. So we got a lot going on, and Raise the Phoenix is to keep this going.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Diane,
I did want to
go ahead.
point out one other thing. Sorry, that didn't get said. When you subscribe, this is something that is built in. There are different things that come with those levels of subscription. So when you get a subscription, there's an actual message board for each subscription where different messages are sent out once or twice a week. That only that level of the subscription, and you have more access really kind of to definitely, me and then, but you get different things on top of just, being a subscriber once you reach that. And, when you sign up, it actually gives you access on the website once you do the payment. But there are things that are attached to the actual subscriptions that you get on top of just the readings from us. So with more to come as I develop the website a little more.
And I really love how Diane will words things when it comes to asking as to why we're doing this fundraiser. So I'm putting her on the spot to put that out.
And I'm going to say this is an entirely volunteer-driven radio station. The financial part to pay for the platform to make this happen comes out of Micah's pocket. He is the sole owner of this radio station today. And it is a challenge for us to maintain this going forward without having that platform paid for. We do a lot of pro bono volunteer work. We give a lot of ourselves because we feel like our message is important. Healing is important. Creating communities of like-minded individuals on the journey is important. And I love the idea of Rise Radio as a whole, providing a safe space for people to just be themselves, to do what they love, and to heal with people who aren't going to judge them for it. It's freaking beautiful. Why wouldn't we all want to be a part of this? So like, for me, it's a passion to share my knowledge and experience. And I know it's the same for Micah and for Michael. So for us as a team, we love what we do. We love what we share, and we want to keep it going because this is way less expensive than therapy for you guys.
That part.
And we get to give back.
Yeah.
We get to give to whomever is meant to receive it. So just any donation is welcome. You don't have to fit into any of those tiers. You just get extra perks when you do. But any donation is highly appreciated and super, super welcome. Thank you.
Yes.
That part. So
like you said.
And that's why I let her say it. And
She doesn't
and
know
thank
the-
you for the the ego stroke there as well. I appreciate it.
I heard him purring up.
Oh, I was trying not to on the microphone to interrupt you.
We love what we do because we love you,
Yes.
and we want you to love yourself.
We
That part.
as one of my old coaches would say, we love to be in the service of those who love what we do.
Yes.
So take care. Keep going, keep growing, keep glowing. We'll see you next week. Michael will see you later on tonight.
The bloom is
for-
about rejection. And I'm sorry, I cut you off. Now this was my turn to cut you off. I just realized.
That's okay.
Sorry.
That's all right.
He does it to you enough. It's fine. It's your chance.
Shut up, woman.
Oh God.
Oh, better than
Jesus.
Fox News.
Oh God. Right. And a lot less condescending. Well,
Catch Michael's show tonight.
5 p.m. Eastern on Rise Radio over on Zeno.fm. And Amanda will be back with another episode of Mystic Mist on Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern. And she's also going to be doing a drop show over in the Line chat. So watch for when that's going to start, probably around 4 p.m. Eastern. So watch for that. Have your songs ready because she's going to, I don't know how long she's going to go, but she'll go as long as she can. So
as long as
watch
she
out for
gets
that.
Songs dropped.
Yep. And then Monday, right back to the regular schedule. And like Diane started to say, she's going to talk about rejection, just in case you didn't hear it enough on the time that we talked about it on Phoenix Talks. Because apparently somebody needs to hear it again. Now,
It's time.
okay, love you, bye.
Mwah.
See you next week.
Three voices rise in the still of the night, miles apart but hearts ignite. Cards on the table, stories unfold, revealing wisdom eternally bold.
A thread unseen, it pulls us near.
The whispers loud, the message clear. The core is calling. The core is calling. Feel the glow.
Three paths merging, truths to show.
From the many to the one, we find a life for the collective mind.
Collective mind. Collective mind.
Hey, this is Brindlewolf. You're listening to Rise Awakenings, part of the Rise Radio Network where advice meets action, with programs to spark your growth, lift your spirits, and help you rise into your potential. Rise Awakenings, hear the call. Through the static, we break the wall. Your station, your voice where dreams awaken and climb. Rise Awakenings, now is the time. Rise Awakenings, let's rise together.